Financial Solutions is brought to you by First Hawaiian Bank.
All right, Hafa and welcome back. Now, of course, as they do every Monday, our friends from First Hawaiian Bank join us to offer you sound financial planning solutions. And joining us right now are two friends of ours. We have Lynn Manalo from First Hawaiian Bank and also Curtis Psyche from First Hawaiian Bank. Thank you so much for being here. Hafa.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Hafa.
Okay, so we are talking tonight about estate planning. And this is something we've talked about in the past, in brief and everything like that. But Curtis, your title, you're actually the Vice President of the Wealth Planning Department.
Correct.
For people that have wealth, or for people that are aspiring to have wealth and everything like that, how big of a factor does estate planning come in?
Well, it comes in very big, certainly when folks have wealth, but also, one of the truths about estate planning is not for people that are wealthy by any means, stretch of the imagination. It is for everyone that wants to put together some sort of plan that will help out themselves and their loved ones, especially when there is a need, upon a disability or upon some sort of milestone event. Okay. And so, of course, death being one of them, but it's very much for everyone, and again, that would look for this type of planning or want to account for their loved ones. So it's one of the truths about estate planning, not just for the wealthy. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know. So like it affects the everyman.
Absolutely.
Not just the super rich.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Lynn, maybe as a component of estate planning and everything, we hear so much about wills and trusts and everything. So maybe break down the first one. For the layman out there, what exactly is a will?
A will is a written instructions from the family member or the individual of where they want their assets to be with, or how they want to be taken care of, etc.
And this is something that's typically drafted up by an attorney on behalf of a person, which, as we now know,
yes,
you don't have to
normally
be
drafted by a licensed attorney.
You don't have to be a Kennedy or a Rockefeller or anybody like that.
No, no.
Okay, and then contrast that with what is a will, and then now what is a trust?
Let me let our expert here explain that.
Well,
that's why you have that really nice title.
Is the expert here?
Yes. Yes.
Now, the thing about the truths about estate planning, one is, like we say, it's not just for the wealthy. It is for anyone that wants to get some planning done for themselves and their loved ones. The other thing about it is, it's not just about death planning. It's actually about planning for disability, planning for retirement. And so a will is a document, like Lynn pointed out, speaks at death. And it just talks about how assets are to be distributed, but it has nothing to do with disability and the things that happen to us along the way in our lives before we die. Whereas a trust accounts for disability. It can account for who should be your trustee and how you want to be taken care of upon that sort of event during your life. Whereas a will only comes to life when you're dead. So a trust is a very important component to a plan because it covers much more than just what happens at death.
All right. Okay, and where can people go for more information? Because certainly this is something that everybody needs to look into.
Sure. Well, there are certain areas within us in the bank. We started our KUAM Trust Company for the purpose of helping out the people in the community here. So someone like Lynn is able to answer questions in her capacity as an officer of the trust company. She's also a very
We're located at the Tamuning branch, Wealth Management Office.
Sure.
She's also a very capable officer of the bank, and so we have a whole bunch of folks within the branches that can help answer questions about estate planning and help them through the process with their needs.
All right, good
And
work.
our phone number is so easy to remember, 649-WILL.
Will, okay. Good vanity marketing right there. So well done. All right, thank you so much for the help.
Thank you for